Hello, my name is Adrian Moreno. Today I'm going to be giving an informative speech on the game of soccer. But first off, I'd like to introduce my audience members. First off, got my girlfriend Ashley. Next to her would be Sherry, who's her mother, and today is her birthday, so I'd like to say happy birthday. And then her little brother Cody. Alright, the first thing I want to talk about is the game of soccer and how to play and who plays and what to do. Alright, soccer is played with 11 people on the field. You have one goalie and 10 field players. You have forwards, who are the people who are supposed to score, the midfielders, who link the defenders and the forwards, and then you have the defenders, who are trying to keep the ball out of your goal. The goalie's main job is to keep you from scoring goals. Alright, some of the rules of the game is no hands. You use your feet, chest, head, knees, anything, but you can't use your hands. And then one of the most controversial rules would be offsides. Offsides is when you have an attacking player behind the last defender, and if the ball is played to him when he's in the offsides position, it's called, then it's a free kick for the other team going out. Soccer is played for 90-minute games at the collegiate level and for the major club teams and national games. Two 45-minute halves, continuous clock, and then there's no timeouts during it, and there's a short halftime in between, but pretty much it's all running. I'll talk a little bit about the origin of the game and where it started. As early as 2500 BC is when soccer was first seen, or some type of soccer. The Greeks, Egyptian, and Chinese all seem to appear to partake in some type of soccer game. Whether it's the same soccer we play today or a different type, it was soccer nonetheless. The evolution of the game today has taken the country by storm. FIFA, which stands for the International Federation of Association of Football, is the governing body of soccer, and they make all the rules and make all the changes, and they host one of the biggest tournaments in the world, which is the World Cup. The World Cup is played every 4 years. It's in a different country every 4 years. The first one that ever took place was in Uruguay in 1930. The last one that just took place was in 2010 in South Africa. I actually have the ball here that they used. This ball right here is still in this packaging. My brother actually collects these now. This ball right here will run you about $150. You don't need a ball this nice to play soccer, but it's just something cool that they make every year. And if you look up all the different soccer balls, they have them, pretty much all the ones from 1930. And if you can collect those, you'll have a lot of money one day. Next thing I have here is a Brazil jersey. As you can see, right above the crest, there's 5 stars. These stars signify how many years they've won the World Cup. The World Cup takes place every 4 years, so from 1930 till today, there hasn't been too many. So Brazil winning 5 is the most out of any nation or country. My team, Mexico, unfortunately, has yet to put a star over their crest, but hopefully in 2014, when the World Cup goes to Brazil, they'll find a way to host that trophy at the end of the year. When a team or when a player isn't playing for his national country, they'll find themselves playing for a club team. There's several club teams and leagues around the world. Here in the U.S., we have the MLS, which is the Major League Soccer Association. Closest team that we have that would be professional would be the Chicago Fire. I've actually been to that stadium once or twice. In Europe and Spain is where you find the major soccer clubs. You have FC Barcelona, which probably is the most popular and well-known, and then Manchester United, which is found in England, which is another one that has quite a rich history. And Real Madrid is another one that's in Spain. And then the leagues you have there would be the English Premier League and La Liga. Pretty much every country, though, has their own league. You have the French league in France, and then in Mexico, you have Liga Mexicana, which simply stands for Mexican League. To wrap it all up, I think soccer is a beautiful game that is played all around the world, and one thing that really kind of stinks is that here in the U.S. it's not as popular as it is in other countries. I hope that one day, as soccer progresses here in the U.S., that there'll be as much passion and love for the sport as there is over in Mexico or Spain. And the one thing I ask is, do not judge the game. Just try and play it before you try and make fun of them or anything like that. So I just ask that you try and first watch the game with an open mind and see if you like it from there. That's all. Thanks.